cook the soup or plasas wey dem like pass all. So na that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper. So no forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, who we go bring to una different guests dem wey dey can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas wey dem like pass all. So na that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper. So no forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, who we go bring to una different guests dem wey dey can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas wey dem like pass all. So na that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper. So no forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, who we go bring to una different guests dem wey dey can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas wey dem like pass all. So na that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper. So no forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, who we go bring to una different guests dem wey dey can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, Colores, some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say
Alright, it's a beautiful morning. Good morning and welcome to the program where we call Colores, right on we on YouTube and on Facebook. We start with the discuss issue the way the front page of the different newspaper that they pull do for the morning. After we can all look at waiting the paper then say for the morning, we can bring people inside where they can help we for let we talk about the different things them. Okay. So I want to say good morning to you all. I hope you get a wonderful night. Okay, Lebanese Adibayo, what's you day? We wish you safe trip back. Yeah, we wish you safe trip back from outside you come out. So we get stand on the journey inside the program, but when they come to the just now, for let we come see how best we can able for engage them on the different issues them. But for now, let we watch. Waiting them paper there, so don't pull Nado this morning. When they go first with the Calabash newspaper. Calabash newspaper say NCRA DG unveils Sierra Leone's Africa CRVSD plans highlight digital shifts. The $20 million question, where did Azud Labs promise investment go? Parliament endorses Asma James as Deputy Ambassador to Brussels, and President Bio engages Burkina Faso junta leader to address Sahel crisis. Minister Conrad Saki outlines new strategies to tackle learning poverty at National Literacy Workshop. The next one, now the Voice of Salone, over increased of public confidence in the audit service. Bio gives false impression to Sierra Leoneans. Partnering with Silva, U.S. ambassador pose to develop media landscape. And you as well get Toke, land corruption is Bio aiding and abetting Turad Senesi. And you as well get truck driver, okay, cyber security, MMTU principal and family face death threats. We go to the next one. We now the Daybreak newspaper. We say old government officials accountable. Honorable Matthew S. Numa breaks silence. And you as well get Parliament approves Asma James. The next one are the Mnet newspaper. President Bio launches Sierra Leone's national security and policy strategy. Chief Minister launches draft national civic education strategy. Please, before I continue with the rest of the paper, I want to ask you to watch the program right now. You get me clear? Please tell me if the mic really clear and if it loud to your comfort we make you know need for begin is the volume. Please help me. Let me able to get very very well. Let we go and take more story them the paper here. Parliament approves Asma James, Fatmata Sawane and others. Police arrest Jong Seller for illegal possession of military fatigue. I think that John C. 140. Okay, so we go to the next one where now the City Hunter newspaper say National Consortium demands release EcoBank's alleged misappropriation report now. Injustice with impunity in Gambia. Police turn victim as perpetrator. U.S. ambassador commits to partnership with Silva for media development. The next one, now the Standard Times newspaper, we say 93 cannibalized bosses at SLRTC maladministration. $15,000 worth of items. GLRA MRC donate to Nepal. And the next one, the Apex newspaper, MBSSE minister reveals big plan, teacher dragged to court for cybercrime, and you as well get other story for inside this edition of the Apex. The public review, Bill unveils national security policy and strategy. Nasit boss gives updates to Labour minister on progress made, and Global consults. Giaba consults with ACC commissioner on effort to curb transnational economic crimes. Liberia charged Sierra Leonean for involvement in kush importation. The next one, now the Salon Compass will say shameful. SLRSA boss ridicules President Bio. Fake 244 toll-free line. Fake driver's license claim. Fake outstations claim, and more. Cambia police in egregious injustice turn victim as perpetrator. NASIT engaged Labour Ministry on informal sector scheme projects. All right, thank you very much for the mic. Nado help me for that. No, Italek. We go to the next paper, where the feature newspaper, we see tripartite angers political parties. President Bio launches Sierra Leone's national security policy and strategy over alleged $2.9 million fraud, $2.9 million fraud. Taryn Fairman in court today. We go to the next one, when at the Global Times newspaper, President Bio launches national security and policy strategy. Under President Bio's remarkable leadership, Sierra Leone chairs UN Security Council. I am impressed with Dr. Donald Samuel Grant, Honorable Wiata Songa. 14 police officers complete cybersecurity course. And the next one, the Salon Times newspaper, as it sails flawlessly through Parliament, I am here to make a change. When Andrew K. Kylie, okay, EDSA, okay. So let me go to the next paper. When a Vindicator newspaper say NASIT report on informal sector scheme project at Ministry of Labour conference, and you as well get Lansana Fofana, a young journalist, bold step towards food security and socio-economic growth in Sierra Leone. U.S. presidential campaigns clash in Midwest battleground states, and Sierra Leone Finance Ministry deepens engagement with Africa risk capacity on disaster risk enhancing. The next one, where we get now the Nation newspaper, we say 80% Sierra Leoneans lack access to basic sanitation facility. And other story then for inside, President Bio launches national security strategy and policy. And the next paper, now the Owl newspaper, we say APC MP cries over deplorable roads in Tonkolili, and Ibrahim Brahima Suarez Foundation launches 4th edition of free summer school in Kenema. Deputy Executive Chairman of PRA champions international trade facilitation in Beijing. And President Sierra Leone High Commission warns citizens amidst violence UK protest. The next one, now the Premier News will say President urge mutual trust and respect with Burkina Faso. Court Martial Defense Council commence closing addresses. Freetown Mayor distribute 25,003 seedlings to residents for planting. Dr. Abdul Jallo selected for prestigious Kofi Annan Fellowship in Global Health Leadership. Executive newspaper, 25 military personnel to face judgment today. Government to end open defecation by 2025. Ban Christian Aid and 50-50 Women's Group launch reports on the impact of GST on MSMEs. And other story there for you. Happy birthday to the CEO of this paper. I did it, so let's wish happy birthday. Okay, so we go to the next one. When at the Women's Voice, we say President Bio highlights Fit Salon achievements so far. IJ Kaba extols NAXA female staff. A state opening of Parliament to remember as he applauds SLPP and APC unity. Information Minister urge citizens to embrace peace. The Watch newspaper, Seed Multiplication Coordinator in Hot Waters. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank issues scam alert to protect its customers. Ban and partners launch report on the impact of GST on business. And Minority Leader of Parliament calls for unity The next one, NACIT presents informal sector scheme status report to minister. The Trumpet newspaper, new era for tourism in Sierra Leone. And you swear you get other story there for inside edition of the Trumpet. The next one, the New Age newspaper, teachers union ask for backlog payment, school fees subsidy. EPA convene dialogue to address plastic waste, and I am here to make a change. Andrew K. Kiley tells Parliament. The next one, the Town Cry newspaper, we say, with support from NORAD and AfriPac, EPA hosts National Plastic Policy Dialogue, and you as well get NDMA urged to take action as massive disaster looks at Black Oil Road. Cambia, man arrest despite found shots with 4 bullets. The Africa 24 say, when will the APC come together? VP Jallo advocates for local council support. OPP chief whip, opposition chief whip calls for electoral justice. Bio pays back to party stalwarts. And now all the people that this will get inside the program this morning. Of course, we want to welcome you one more time to the program this morning. For let we come see waiting, we forget. So we'll go straight inside the program. We're not wasting any more time again. Let we ask we guests them for unmute your mic, please, and let them come inside. At the beginning, from the first one, we come inside the program this morning. For can join me for let we discuss the different issues. The first one, where we get inside the show this morning, a name. Now, Robert Kondemakagbo. Robert, good morning. Robert, please unmute your mic.
Okay, good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right, and the next person where we get inside the show, a name na Alhaji Mohammed Warise. Alhaji, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Konema. Good morning, Sembe Pierre, and the people that we listen to me. Good morning.
I'm pretty sure the two good things are two days are the same country. So this is a very, very early morning. Thank you for original January. Service donation.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay. All right. So before I go to now, please now just give me some 30 seconds. Let's check my producer quick.
Okay.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
All right, okay, welcome back. You still watch Colores on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. So one for Blood Force with me mug this morning. Okay. Wow. So this one a gift we meet we yesterday, and the person come out all the way United Kingdom, travel for come just give me this and share love with we. So he give me this, he give me polo we wear yesterday. Why I not wear myself this morning? La put on, bro. Sorry, la put on. Okay, so yes. Person don't come on far for can give you them thing there, show love. Okay, so me guess themselves we go to see. Not go to ask me question again. Now from whose side you dey? At least then go to see now. Fine, man. I hope so now they see me well.
Yeah.
So this one, it comes out from Lebanese Adebayo. When he print this, and then he travel all the way and can give it Usai with it. Thank you. And as you go back, we wish you safe journey. Early morning, we all long gap for go, drive go left and quick one, So we thank God for where it don't go back safely. So we go straight and begin look. We actually expect one way for call, one other person way for call, way for joining inside the program. I'm pretty sure the joining GG's not because this other a line not connected from this side. So let me go straight inside the program, for let me discuss the issue them fine one. But I sure say we get two civil society people in Nayaso, right? Alaji Mohamed what you say and Kondima, Robert.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can get another person when a journalist and a politician as well, where they can sit on middle level too, as set by me producer. So we go straight to the program and begin look at the different things then. Now let me go and the first thing I want to look at now the thing we come up from the Premier News. Premier News newspaper where it gets to do with the visits of President Bio to Burkina Faso, and he actually go visit Burkina Faso, on a one-day walking visit, and then he said, "But dear, Paddy man, we want for respect, let we trust we and let we respect ourselves. I mean Burkina Faso and Salon." So President urge mutual trust and respect with Burkina Faso. Robert, what do you think about this visit and the call of President Bio?
Well, thank you very much again. We are in a program this morning. Of course, in any situation, any country, the leader
okay.
always, especially when...
Robert, hold on. Sorry, I beg. I know I forgot you, but Mr. Waise, I think you listen back, right? Or that they listen back? It come inside again. Yes. And Robert, this not only program, now we all program. Go ahead. I said not to me own program this now we all program.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Now go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So of course, the visit where the president make go na Burkina Faso, I believe now we are in for foster that relationship, bilateral relationship, where I think is very key at the sub-region. We know of recent things that were not happening at the sub-region. And I think Sierra Leone is no exception for Hausa will be able to come together and work with those countries and they, because they're all part of the ECOWAS. Despite the fact that them we don't take exit from the ECOWAS, but the president believes the role is very key. That is why he decided for good a walking visit, get a one-on-one conversation with the current leader, the head of state.
Okay, I think Robert in line don't pause for now because of the internet, but I just want to tell you say we don't get Paul Kamara as well inside the program this morning. Paul Kamara, yes, Robert, I'll come back to you. You line be hold up just now. Let's just introduce your next guest. Paul Kamara, good morning and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. God bless.
All right, please stay with me, yeah? Robert, you make your points before the line hold you. Please go on.
Like I say, people, the president go Burkina Faso for ensure say house alone and Burkina Faso will be there. They will think alike, and house alone go form that effective collaboration with country in the sub-region. So apparently, the president reaffirmed his commitment, and also the president, the head of state of Burkina Faso reaffirmed his commitment how they go work on related issues within well, of common interest, where I think say that is very, very key. Do other school of thought get all their own perception, but the president not they go because of the one for good day. I want to go there.
What's the other perception where you don't hear about?
Now the school of thought, so they say other perception, they say, you not meaningful to salon. How you go say you not meaningful to salon? We all are the same region, we all live. You understand? That's not the way we go do salon. We don't say we not get of common interest. We must get of common interest.
But that's not Johnson leader we they talk about soon.
No, I know it's a Johnson leader, but now the people they recognize that in country for now. So that's why the fact that they don't take the exit from the ECOWAS because of one or two reasons. And I will believe say Johnson leader issue we don't we know not like how you able to look at yourself, whose perspective you able to put on. But if we say, of course, and the people are willing to say let lead them. You understand? But that's by the fact that the ECOWAS we don't say XYZ for let them to go back to constitutional rule. But I've been say yes. As a leader, president, we don't get military background. He will be very key in terms of mediation. Maybe you don't know what the president go discuss with the president.
All right.
A guy who's skillful way going for since they go serve as mediation. You know, say peace na conflict theologist person.
Okay.
So I think say not to any mistake for say let go and show see how they will get one-to-one conversation with the leader. And I will be of common interest to each country, Salon and the Burkina Faso.
Thank you. Go continue for the retweet. So for the sake of fairness, I'll not tell you say about the time, but actually be the time. So I will give the same time to other people and for go with the same time. Yeah. So
yes,
why say Alhaji Muhammad, you self get 4 minutes. Like just this time, you get 4 minutes for you respond to this particular paper. President urge mutual trust and respect with Burkina Faso. What do you take on this?
Thank you very much, Sengwe Pierre, and I also want to say thank you to my brother, Kodema. And of course, we big one, we there online. Paul Camara, I hope you listen to me.
Yeah.
And every Sierra Leonean. Sengwe Pierre, the time don't come for make Sierra Leoneans then get up. Make them sit up, make them ready for make their own history. Because we don't see the direction where the country to go. We don't see the direction. We don't see them clearly. Madam, you don't show it in your roadmap. They don't show it in intention for Sierra Leone. In intention for Sierra Leone, now that you want to take me back to them days of a one-party rule. You want to take me back to them days of Usai people then they stifle them freedom for express themselves. Madabio want to take me back to them days Usai nobody not for talk except you come through the president. If I link in visit to Burkina Faso, to Guinea the last time, and to other dictatorial countries country that we get and they show the practice dictatorship. If I link in visit to the recent past, the Sierra Leone, Usai, Marabio, not conduct election, what he do, he send people in a field, people then go, put pin boxes then down, then ask people then to go vote, where people that don't vote, they left the votes them, then go count, then go give their own results, then go announce their own results. We know to putting the people that advise. So Marabio don't
all of them one day are how a reach to this Burkina Faso and the kind of relationship with the one for Bill with Salon.
You know that link at the give so you don't show we exactly say it take Sierra Leone towards the path of dictatorship. In vision for Sierra Leone, now for ensure say we get a one-party system. In vision for Sierra Leone, now for ensure say nobody not talk. In vision for Sierra Leone, now for ensure say create ties with countries them. We not get democracy. We not get government them. We elected by them people them. So this is clear for every Sierra Leonean for see, and that make a call on Sierra Leoneans them for stand up. We all for stand up because at the moment they are, now the moment they will make history. What in Konema they talk now, what you say they talk now. Now in the left now you legacy for that time where you go on for talk tomorrow, then go refer you say, Konema look what they talk. What say look what they talk. We Sierra Leoneans they talk and they agitate and they advocate for electoral justice, for good elections, for transparent government. Look what you been the talk. So me they say to Madabio, it's a shame. It's a shame that you not take advantage, say, Sierra Leone don't attain the kind level of recognition again by being invited to the UN Security Council for good chair this UN Security Council, where contain of democratic nations, where contain of civilized countries. So instead of forging relationship with country them, we get democracy, where they practice true democracy, good governance, where they practice the rule of law, they go to country them, where take power, where the people not, where they compete to them.
Okay.
So the point now that when they go sit down before the United Nations tomorrow, next tomorrow, right? That is a whole discussion by itself.
30 more seconds.
How he describe himself and how he describe Sierra Leone, how he describe the state of Sierra Leone, how he describe the state of democracy, the state of good governance, the state of rule of law, where the whole world don't see them, they go to a junta, where them decide say, then they remove themselves from ECOWAS.
All right.
We Sierra Leoneans going to come and stand up for Sierra Leone, stand up for restore democracy in Sierra Leone.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me go to our next guest inside the program. We now Paul Kamara. Paul, what do you say think about the visit of the president to Burkina Faso? They call for make them able for respect and trust themselves. What do you take? 4 minutes, please.
Well, I just come inside the program and just the last person we talk, we are not even knowing him, but I follow up with him talk. I mean, for you see the president go Burkina Faso, and the president na possibly come out from a military outfit attire, and what in the happen now in Africa is that I mean, you can see some aspect of Pan-Africanism and aspect of African liberation. From first of all, then do some way constitutional, and for whether you talk about Guinea, whether you talk about Mali, whether you talk about Burkina Faso, Niger, I mean, all what they do is that then they try for military power, and Madabio himself now for make it be part of that coalition day, the alliance day, as a military leader now in civilian garb. But when exactly when the time where it come to power, I mean everything but on a power, whether for gain power now the SLPP itself over John Benjamin there in era one them. I mean if you kill somebody with na John Benjamin, but na power. And when it come to government self, it put 10 members of the APC parliamentarians then a right of short, and when everything we don't do, whether for change the election laws them, on that block system, when we been get them, because under that term they will be in war. That make Kabab bring and come. Okay. But even when we get peace, we bring and come. Whether the censors, whether everything we don't do, to the extent we Prince himself talk say, they no go ever give power to madmen like APC. shows say there is a deliberate ploy by Madabio not for hand over power, if it possible forever, to the APC. So if in the Madabio don't claim say in the father of democracy, but at the same time, because it confessed say na in sabotage John Khalifa Smart, UNPP, we win that election day, but na in na the entire north, they stop the polling areas them na the north for green in the military uniform. So I mean, all waiting with the see is now. But if we eyes are open and we use to the area, I mean, whatever the essence they do. Now, for make sure that they keep the APC forever.
Thank you very much. Okay, so una tell me, una be hearing clearly because I just see one person where they say sound. I don't know. I know say we get small glitch in line with the lag one time. Yes, sound low. Okay, so we go try for fix them up. Let's just see quickly. We'll try for fix them up. Anyway, we'll try. Yeah, I think we don't get a one step up again. Okay, so we move on again, and we go to the next paper, where now the Global Times newspaper. Global Times newspaper gets this big banner headline where them pull Nado today. It say, under President Bio's remarkable leadership, Sierra Leone chairs UN Security Council. I take the reverse version for this one. Paul, with the kind experience where you get, what do you think about this particular story in this paper? This one again, please, I'll give you another 4 minutes. Go ahead.
No, but this, not just because then they try for fully people of Sierra Leone. I mean, under Shaka Stevens, we get one man, one lawyer, we na Sylvia Blyden, own grandfather one themselves. We na intimate against the later on for be the president of America, George Bush. We recognize China. We make the party between Salon and China is still good. I mean, under Anes Kuruma, we don't already recognize, forget a seat at the Security Council. So, I mean, if somebody at the Security Council, what's not the big deal? We the bread and butter issue. You talk about my own country, we just talk about. I mean, Salonian, they die of starvation and hunger. I mean, there's no transparency, there's no accountability, there's no rule of law, there's no electoral justice, there's nothing, because what to do, all what the SLPP come for do. I mean, just like the chairman of the SLPP, he say they will never give power to madmen. A democratic situation, we not depend no democracy. We don't depend junta, We don't depend fascism. We don't depend a system just like SLPP from the beginning, we don't believe say them for rule, power, and then for rule forever. So therefore, if you ask me that question, we live under a junta, and all the democratic against them, we don't do from 1996. We have been leader of the civil society movement with other brave people like Zana Bangura, then Ismail, then other one that worked for democracy. And another bill, we expect, because I work for them also, and I mean to map against them at that particular point in time there. Now look at the system where now one party system all over Nigeria, all over na for one tribalism, nepotism, and they rule all over. So as far as we're concerned, that I got for this with democracy, I mean we got to fight for them back, and we got to fight for them because if we believe in them, we got to confront Mother Bio in government and say, this democracy, we say you are father of democracy, now lie you lie, and therefore we will confront you not with force of arms because you say a bullet for bullet. We confront you in 1996, we will use bullets, and we will confront you back in the name of democracy and human rights.
All right. Thank you very much, Paul. Larry resets the time again, and this time go to Alhaji Muhammad Warise. What in Yusuf think the remarkable, work of the president don't make with the chair the UN Security Council. This, according to the Global Times newspaper. You get 4 minutes. What do you think about this one where they put up so?
So somebody will be tempted for ask, which one are the remarkable work? For conduct election, produce a result. Which one are the remarkable one? For sack the Auditor General, where accuse State House of corruption. Which one are the remarkable work? For massacre defenseless civilians na Pademba. Which one are the remarkable work? For assassinate ordinary civilians because they get phone and they use social media as empower for whole government accountable. I mean, I never tell you the remarkable work because as it stands right now in Sierra Leone, inflation is over 40%. As it stands right now in Sierra Leone, people they suffer now the streets of Freetown because they not get thing for it. As it stands right now in Sierra Leone, Mother Bio is scared of himself and is scared of anything we get for talk about election, anything we get for talk about transparency, anything we get for talk about good governance, anything we get for talk about accountability. He's scared. So himself, young person, not true to himself. Mother Bio not honest to himself. So I don't know which is remarkable. I'm yet to see somebody will come point out to me, say, now this you don't do, now this you don't do. The possibility they send military men na parliament for go beat the parliamentarians within the opposition. Now which one are remarkable? I don't understand. The fact now that this is a rotational thing. It is Sierra Leone's turn for get them. So I don't care what happen. Salome get that seat there for manage the Security Council for this month of August. Not to President Marabio or the illegitimate President Marabio, not to him work. You not do nothing for merit that one day. You not do anything. As we talk right now, the ECOWAS and other international bodies, they can investigate the elections in Sierra Leone. Then they can talk for address the situation in Sierra Leone because Marabio not get the courage for stand up and fix the problem like a president for a country. Because in just believe say we in a president, now the people away in lek or the people away lekam, where they vuzenaram, now therefore they, now therefore talk, now therefore say if I go right now in Sierra Leone because I criticize Marabio, I not take gun, I not take knife, then they put case in my head. If I go right now in Sierra Leone, that is how dangerous the country be. In the past, Sidan Kabayintem, we don't they would criticize all man they call the president, the name of the one for color, all man they sing against the president. Nobody they not touch. And as Kabayintem, the same thing. With the go on radio, with the go sit down with the holler against the president, with the holler against him policy them, with the criticize them, audit report they come out, with the look at the audit report, with the criticize them when under Mother Bio, all of these things now secrecy or you never go through them. That is another reason why make money not in the country. Because Mother Bio, because you not believe in himself, because you not get confidence in himself, because he's a coward, in the try for bribe all man. It not feel free for allow freedom of expression. And what not democracy? Democracy now a discussion. You say, me say, make the public make determination. As long as I not take gun, I not take cutlass for go against you. But Madam Unity allowed this in the past 5-6 years. He refused vehemently for allow transparency, the rule of law, and good governance. So what's not the remarkable effort we make?
Thank you very much, Alhaji Mohammed YC. I go again to Robert with 4 minutes on this issue we will talk as well. So the question now again, under President Bio, a remarkable leadership, Salom, the chair of the UN Security Council, Global Times newspaper. Robert, you take.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
4 minutes.
You get me? You get me?
We get you, but I see your screen go dark.
The screen dark?
Yes, I don't know why.
I'm a laptop I use.
Yeah, I don't know why. But anyway, logo, the time I go, logo.
You get me?
I get you clear, just that an issue. But let me go for now.
Okay. First of all, let me make few clarification, things away where it's just submit. Regarding to the inflation rate. We say the current inflation rate now 20% inflation rate. I want to say, as we speak, the inflation rate on drastically go down to 32% of cents. So law gets a straight on them there. So never something on inflation rate. So I think say government then they make progress. Then they make progress in the area of inflation, especially inflation decline. And the issue of when you talk about freedom of speech, it's the way you talk about. Now you see a colleague journalist, you see how they tweet, you see how they do, you see how they do this. They never say them go arrest them. They attack, they do this. They get a free will for tweets and didn't tell them. But never say them go arrest them. Number of journalists that don't criticize, they don't say they go arrest them. Civil society they don't criticize, they don't say they go arrest them. So I think sometimes when they talk the good part and the bad side. But not the anchor on one side, like as if as everything so bad. Okay, now let's go to the discussion.
Okay, wait, before you go to that, I'll give you this time again. Would that say then Amadou Lamrana Baden get free will for tweets? Would that say Thomas Dixon get free will for tweets? Government officials and other people and they intimidate them. The last time, even the page of the president intimidates them. That's not free will?
No, well, apparently not only question them go arrest. The question in the advertising they go arrest you.
Yeah, but the one way you use now free will. Free will means say you get
freedom for doing things. Then they run after them.
Yeah, they do. They run after the intimidation. I run after not to pass the arrest you.
No, not to them they intimidate them. They get meeting party blog and they intimidate them.
Okay, go ahead.
Not to like now then they go intimidate them.
Go ahead, I give you 20 seconds again. Go ahead.
They get grassroots people that will intimidate. Not they say like government officials that go intimidate you or then police say them go arrest you or then send it. Not get the context very clear on this, yeah. Now the UN Security Council, well, of course, one will say not a new thing. Doing Momo, Sheka Stephen, all attend to them and they are. Now, a rotation or something. But you get certain benchmarks away the UN Security Council they put. So I just say if I attend to those benchmarks and they. So apparently, they're able to quantify most of those benchmarks where is alone for the reach for that period for you can lead the Security Council. So if over the years, over decades, during the era of prosecution, they don't get the Security Council. Say to date, now we can take over. I think so that will be a loyalty. That will be a plot for me. Because
sorry, you sure say under
no
wait, you sure say under Siaka Steven Salon not take the leadership?
No, I say take him. What they say?
Okay.
I say take him.
So this one not to criteria, na rotational.
Not that benchmarks, not a rotational. Something.
Go ahead.
There are indicators them. The indicators them were set by the UN. Okay. Where you for ensure say you meet by the indicators and they.
Okay.
During Bakaba, we not attend to the Security Council. During Aneskoma, we not attend to the Security Council. Now under the leadership of President Bio, they attend to the Security Council because when there are benchmarks where the UN put together, put for ensure say a country for attend to those benchmarks and
waiting at the benchmark, Robert.
There are key indicators the way they look at.
Waiting at the indicator
then. Then get the indicators the way they look at them.
For let you talk about that, you get for no. Waiting at the indicator.
For instance, like the millennium challenge. You feel that they take money to country.
No, not millennium. Not a millennium. Waiting at the benchmark for the Security Council.
There are key indicators the way the benchmark.
Waiting at the key indicators then.
We talk about security. A level of commitment what the government they make at global level. They look at global peace index.
Okay. You actually don't reach you 4 minutes, but because of the kind dynamic, I allow you for going quick with 1 minute. Go ahead.
You understand? So now just a set of criteria for you to attend to that. Okay. So if we don't go at that place, say for let a country go sit where we don't get leaders that don't come, we never attend and from the way can still intend that.
Okay.
Now we can take what I think say.
Thank you.
We leave for comment government on that side, and all also who side criticize government.
Thank you very much.
At this place, we only for applaud the government.
Thank you very much. So we actually don't done this one. So, but I'll come back to you. I'm just not going to talk about the journalism. These are just give 1 minute. What about a journalist like Sylvain? Sylvain, where they arrest because of he criticize government, they lock at 3 weeks now CID. That not to arrest?
Who's
journalist Sylvain and Barry so 3 weeks they lock up na CID recently.
No, me not follow that day. I not be follow.
No, you don't need for follow up on that. I tell you. Not to.
Me.
Go ahead. You did it? All right, the program we watch our website on we have on YouTube and on Facebook. We get Robert Konima Kagbo, we get Paul Kamara, and we get Alhaji Mohammed Warise. We do between inside the program.
Namada internet.
Knowledge.
All right. Continue for the way inside the program. We go straight to another issue. I hope I don't get everybody on this round.
No, you're not done on this issue yet.
No, yeah, I get all man. I don't get all man on the rounds.
Yeah, I just need 30 minutes.
Yes, with the go. I just want for be short say I not left nobody out. So in this case, if anybody want to give a feedback, we get 2 minutes for go on that. Go ahead, Alhaji.
You know what you do? Because the people that they listen to this program pass so many TV and radio stations in Asalo right now. So we get for educate themselves.
Please go ahead, you get the time.
So the UN Security Council consists of 15 members, non-members and permanent members. Permanent members, now the United States, the one that we give to powers, basically put it that way. The US, the Russia, the China, you understand? Britain, those are the permanent members, but then get veto powers. You get non-permanent members. Where now they like we go to the parliament backbenchers. So Sierra Leone they among the 10 non-permanent members then. At this time, will not be the attain that level for low be elected to 10 permanent members. However, this time, just like I did not be under checking term, just like I be now rotational thing. Even that 10 permanent members, then get for elect to now. You understand? Around the globe, because you get over 170 countries that we from the UN.
Okay, so Mohammed, you just said something. So elect and rotational are 2 different things.
Yes. Even when they say you turn down camp, yet still you do that ceremony.
We mean like say you still get for meet a benchmark.
No. You get for just be one panel 10 members there.
But then vote for Salon for be part of the Security Council.
What is it?
Yes.
I wait, you come to you 10. You come to you 10, then vote for Salon for let them become part of that. Not to just say that you turn go sit on it.
No. They get for do they go for perform that ceremony, they look like say it's democratic. But
yes. So in that ceremony, now vote vote for Salon.
Of course, they for vote for Salon.
So it's now rotational as proper, therefore just say that you turn this council on.
No, it is rotational. Now think way rotational.
Okay.
In fact, how they do rotation?
No. Now, it's not rotational, sir.
Hold on for me. Talk. No.
Why say it's not rotational, sir?
Wait, hold on. Why don't
Robert, you can't attempt this talk. Well, you say you get 30 more seconds. Go ahead.
You get for add me time. Yeah? So among the 15 members, if you're not part of the 10 members, you your tongue will come. And how then they rotate them now alphabetically. Now that make a final to Sierra Leone, it take time, even though we don't attain them from by command time, we don't need that 10 permanent members. But yet now we own tongue can because Sierra Leone always when you come to S, now we almost the last. So the point now that matter be enough for the block seconds more because not a record, not a record creates that one. Don't educate people and say Salon not get veto power, just like how US and other permanent members get veto powers, then 5 members.
All right, thank
then
you.
10 members not get veto power. So we issue now when you say now because of you gain, so you don't make a country. Okay, now that make
that's not what that. Okay, thank you very much.
How much you eat the 1 minute a bit or 1 second? How much
10 seconds?
Matter the inflation. You meet at 16%. So if you don't go to 50%, what's in the progress?
All right, thank you. Thank you, Alhaji. We'll come back to you. Robert, you
but the inflation on decline. The inflation on decline.
Robert, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Not to decline that one day.
Alhaji, let me give Robert in time. Go ahead, Robert.
Let I interject to what I said. They say.
Go ahead.
You see, what I said sometimes. I can understand the points where the come from. Yeah. Sometimes if the government do correctly, let's say that's the whole of civil society. If the government do bad, not talk again back say do bad. That's the whole of civil society. Not to also keep on pounding on one thing.
And I already barely talk about the government too, even when they point out to you.
Go ahead.
I know
I get you.
Go ahead.
You understand? So I want to not deviate from the conversation. The issue looking for the Security Council. That's by the fact progress we don't make with the former regime. But they not be meet to the indicators that when they be set. If they be meet the indicator at the time, why doing Akaba Intel not sit get chair at the council? Why do we understand?
Will not be attain the level of being part of the 10 permanent members.
So why do we understand in time? Do we understand in time not be the chair of the council?
Because we won't be reach it.
No, not to 10 reach. Because you don't know meet the indicators that be set by. Because you got to attend to certain indicators the way you got to fulfill before they make it chair of the council. So not to just say that rotation as something.
Sorry, you don't know what you don't know what you come to this issue. Honestly, you don't know what you talk about when you come to this issue.
No. What I say? I know exactly what I say.
Let me get in time first later, please.
I know exactly what I talk, sir, in terms of governance issues, sir. I know exactly what I talk, sir. We don't take part in business here. You understand?
You get 30 more seconds.
So what do they say? Let's get as they say. Issue there will be an election, not to just say go put hey, can't go be chair. You see the process, it's not to just elections, they can't go be. Now election take place. The man win, they say they can chair the council for this August. And because of the certain indicators, they make it progress for that stage.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So let me go over to Paul. Paul, you have get 2 minutes. What thing you take? What do you want to add to this?
For leading Security Council, therefore do anything. We get the country in one of the most backward country in the world. We rule of law no day, we peace no day, we unity no day, we tribalism arrive, when nepotism arrive, we the judiciary not independent. In fact, I just think when this man talk, but that commission of inquiry records we then say one woman in day, now the judiciary, we all the records them of the commission of inquiry, we the law out of that. We can come out of a situation where this is a joint system, with certain MPs from the bar association. Imagine a bar association which is divided, where them go block people them. So I mean, imagine that kind sort of situation there. The tear gas Palantarawali, where you work in a parliament, you work in a parliament for so long, then Kelfala, who is in the anti-corruption commissioner, what did he do? He go free the man. He say the man no nothing. but INWEF involvement na parliament corruption. If they sleep with INWEF, then this man na go do the proclamation where they go put another bill. What will they talk about elections then? Where elections then? Another bill be done already orchestrate everything from the census to for being proportional representation block system. We don't deep and war, but even we know deep and war. We now first pass the post, it bring and come. Then just imagine like to talk yourself. You get some say the high population, you say APC make. Then you get the low population. What you make SLPP get 4 parliamentarians in American place a day. So the nation divide, then precisely they go talk say, then we make sure that APC no will ever rule this country because they're madmen. Everything is an orchestrated thing about by the SLPP. And they try to talk about the bread and butter.
Thank you. We come to that one there exactly.
Look, one of the poorest countries. Right. Look the rate of inflation. Look the high cost of living. Look the small everywhere is rampant. Look, they say feast alone. Where people they eat, so people they die of starvation. And they try to talk about prisoners. Then like the other day, this guy, who is a chief minister, they try to talk about 100 escape from Pademba Road. How they escape from Pademba Road? What not release when they present to government? Then at the background of all Pademba killings, where them come back to APC, where them go inside Pademba Road, then kill them. Let we know the list of prisoners that we escape. Because what you do, prison, they always get a list of people already inside Pademba. People set up an investigation. When a blind Safa, mainly that waiting self. Then Lima, we are the main culprit. Even attend that thing. So on a sham, every people in the mass.
Paul, you get me?
At the same time, they defend them. Good employment, push, drugs, lack of transparency. Look what you do to Lara. Lara, now we don't get education.
Okay, Paul, now they exactly can go so now. I hope you get me, Paul.
We know even investigate the president and rev.
Okay.
This kind of system.
Paul, you get me?
So there's no rule of law.
All right, you watch.
This build a system we will get. We SLPP want to perpetuate themselves na power forever.
All right, Paul, you get me? Okay, the line.
Yes, I get you.
All right, so let's come over to this other paper. Let's come to this other paper where now the voice of Salone newspaper. We say over increase of public confidence in the audit service. BO gives false impression to Sierra Leonean. Now, I'll take them again this other way. Al-Haji Mohamed Waisi, I'll start with you first. What do you think about this confidence where Madabio say Salone people don't get on the audit service? What do you think about them? This one, I'll give you now 5 minutes. There we go.
Sorry. Dear SNBP, and I've asked Robert, let's tell me who side the report where them find out about Lara, who side the report go. You see, lack of transparency. The fact say the president set up a body or commission of inquiry for investigate the highly respected Auditor General and in deputy, within a democratic country they do, within somebody where they preach democracy, what do they do? Now then state then they now then situation and they bring the report come to the public. So now look at, then don't do scrutiny on this woman, look at it and find out. But no, it's all shrouded in secrecy. It's all secrecy. And yet, you shamelessly talk, say, you run a democratic government. You know they run a democratic government. In that case, what you do, what you run, now a system where they lead we to dictatorship. will not ever get a situation outside the government the question the Auditor General a report. Madabio, now the Auditor General report over the years now used for all the last government in power. For hold them to account. Now they report that they be used every day, every night. I remember one time Madabio in very popular letters to former President Kuruma, where he questioned the Ebola funds based on the audit report. But yet, you shamelessly, they go sack the Auditor General and the Deputy for no good reason. Yet you think say it is normal. So what is the try for doing for normalize the abnormalities there, for normalize corruption, for normalize them thing there. So tomorrow when government will come, the standard for that government, the bar for that government in standard will be low. We will begin to say, but no, Madam, you be not sacked today. Oh no. I think this is we'll go for come out of that one day. We'll go for choose the path where they make other countries in the world they enjoy what they enjoy today. Now because they get transparency, now because they get good government, now because they get government where they enjoy the popular mandate of the people then. We're talking about Blamana and other journalists then. Those are people that we just report the news. Not to critique. Critique, they're different. Madam, you don't want to see critique. Journalists, them when they report the news, different from the people who they criticize. Madam, Blamana not they criticize government. If they report the news, almost all the time they see in Lamara or the other young guy in page, every day, now report and the reports, waiting happen. Not to criticize that one. We talk about critiques. Now the opposition, the real opposition, come na radio, get platform. The real civil society, come na radio, get platform, and hold the government accountable. That is what we are talking about. The young man, the last time, where he say, oh, no, we did demonstrate for XYZ reason. The civil society guy, something more. What did they do? Right there, they go arrest them. Old gun, old cutlass, old stuff, nothing. Because of XYZ, where students then get grievance, we go demonstrate. Then go peacefully. They arrest. That now suppress other people's views. So when you talk about advancing democracy, we talk about pushing democracy, but yet, Marabio, they take we back. So not so in criteria, not so in good work, make it become a member of the Security Council, non-permanent members. Not to that one day.
1 more minute.
What it make we did it now because it is our turn for be part of that 10 non-permanent members. Then among the 10 permanent members a day, because they rotate the seats, just like how they rotate being part of that 10 permanent members. So Salon, Yonton come, where they elect them say, now for chair this time. And I can tell you something very significant now. Without the chair, then session normally now ambassadors or at most ministers. But because Madam you not get nothing for show for now in country, that make it a run for Google chair that program. For letting see him at the world say he's democratic. You're not democratic. He's not democratic. So people don't understand the difference now. Say not to in good work. You not do anything. For them are not point for anything where Mother Bio don't do, we make it attain, waiting Salundo attain.
All right.
It's all about
very
force.
much.
It's all about what you want. It's all about darkness. It's all about insincerity.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we go over to you, Robert. What do you make up of this? According to this paper on the audit service, on let's just read the exact thing we get from this one. Yeah, according to the presidency, say over increase of public confidence in the audit service. Bill gives false impression to Sierra Leoneans. You got 5 minutes. What do you think about this? The audit reports, you say a day, waiting they happen, waiting they actually find out and all of them things, and they go ahead, you get 5 minutes.
Well, I really don't understand whose side the publisher they come on, whose angle the publisher they come on from. Talk about false impression. I don't really know the angle really whose side the publisher they come on. We say false impression in which way?
Because it is say, they don't actually get public interest or public impression about that. The public confidence on the audit service, it don't go up. Whereas a lot of people still ask question about why first of all you take action against the suspended Auditor General, waiting at the report, waiting to find out all of these things, nothing other, but you say they get confidence. Whilst Boku people and still we see 5 civil society organizations, they ask for this report, 10 and nobody not say it.
Well, the report not to on two right. That's to for account to the public. You get the not to see election for personal use. It's to for account to the public domain.
Okay.
Understand?
Go ahead.
Governance issue, not like how we look at and so. There are processes, there are procedures and processes for even cow density, not like how they say things. Yeah. Of course, government no say they don't do. They set up a tribunal for investigate the elsewhere Auditor General and deputy. They don't come with the findings and the reports. And we were the public, especially who back one for give it to that report today. Not just before they within the government circle. Now reports will come to the public. Let the public know what are the pitfalls. And it should say yes, now this and this will go wrong, now this and this will go wrong. And I'm pretty sure say the report, the office of the president will make them public. Not like so to get for eye and go put on a shelf or keep out to themselves. Because even them were affected, they also want for PV to the reports. And look at the issue that way they raise, the issue inside the recommendation, the issue they say that these are the faults. They never cover. Not to go keep. Yeah. So apparently, of course, all these issues now, of course, it's an expert opinion. The Auditor General report is an expert opinion. Yeah. Auditor will come say for can do audits. At the time of the audits, and not say me say, well, say this morning I lost out, this morning I eat out, meaning around money that people maybe they'll not be follow the right process and procedures. Or many at the time for the report, at the time for the audits, the one that was in charge do not provide the documentation when necessary for the same thing the way the auditor they want for look like if you take a form. So these are expert opinion. The audit reports are independent, the work, the audits all issue across the board.
But expert opinion they back up with documents.
Now listen, now they come. We don't see progress when they take place into the Auditor General report.
Waiting at the progress.
Go now. The recent progress we don't make, we don't recover billions from government for money.
They use for so waiting at the difference we get.
The public account committee in a parliament, where headed by the deputy speaker, Sawa, would have seen the progress we don't make.
That one they not to the audit report. Now the parliament because the audit report always don't they do this, but parliament not they take action.
How they go? Parliament listen. Now understand how the audit report they work. The audit report when the Auditor General submit the report to parliament. Now the parliament they go through the reports. After the debate, they call them. They send out to ACC for take further action. But in this situation, we don't see say the dynamics don't change. The leadership of parliament, when they were the committee or the public account committee, they say this time I not to play.
So that in a public confidence you could call one day.
All the issues they raised into the General report. People have account for you see how much billion we don't recover.
You could call that for public account. Sorry, public confidence on the audit reports.
Yes.
Why? Because no. Because at the same thing, just that parliament be the undermine the audit service as well. Because now parliament they take action because they get who that they want today. Before this term, the one will be there, they not be one time, so they know they take any action.
Would that be they don't take action?
The suspended Auditor General, and then you get the Singapore Solomon, and been there. And not be the take action.
I have the deputy speaker.
Yes, just like how Tawade did so now. Now been there in a public account committee.
Yes.
And not be the take action.
Well, I tell you, the dynamics don't change. Now the time will tell you the dynamics don't change.
We're not going to take that attributes and send them down to the audit service. Rather, we go send them to Parliament Public Account Committee.
So okay now. In the situation where say the former Auditor General make nobody take action. Why now to they take action? Why to they take action now?
The simple thing now, I don't tell you. Now the one way they there, now the one way they elect. Now so we go put them. The one way been there, they not been too like them.
No, I don't think so.
Why they not be take action before?
No, but they say the next action them. They say next action them.
Why they not be take this kind of action before?
Well, now they say the dynamics don't change.
The dynamics don't change. We agree. Now the dynamics that one day.
Yeah.
Now the dynamics that day. Leadership from the audit service, they want time for change. Leadership from the parliament, they don't change them. Now the dynamics that day.
No, not the dynamics, sir.
All right, continue.
The approach. The approach they don't use it. Go
ahead. I'll give you another extra 1 minute. Go ahead.
Now they use the point. They use the bottom top. At the pass, they don't use the bottom top approach. Now they use the bottom approach. For sure, say all issues that were raised at the Soja report, all issues for said that account for them. Now, right now, if you see the progress where they take place on the Soja now, where the Atawa don't Tawa, for sure, say all the money they say they raise it and never count them.
So now, in the beginning, you tell we say the audit report now expert opinion and so it not necessarily means say they don't eat the money, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So now this same expert opinion, now they use so now for recover money.
Yes, not the same.
So now you get yourself in the net again. The same expert opinion when you talk about, we say not necessarily means say they don't eat the money. Now that same expert opinion they give money. So now the box don't go down back to parliament. So parliament not be actually serious about the audit report.
How you say parliament not
because they not be the take action, my brother. They not be the take action.
You don't give this man 10 minutes.
Yeah, so, no, not to 10 minutes. Now go 6 minutes. I get at time at the time.
Okay.
I get 1 minute extra, and I tell her because of
the work where the current leadership of parliament they do. Don't forgive confidence to the people of Sierra Leone.
So when we say the past leadership when now at the head of the parliament not be responsible enough. The past leadership when now at the head of parliament not be responsible enough for take action. Right. Thank you very much. We'll come back to you, Gismo. Let's come to you, Paul. Paul, what do you yourself think about this? The public confidence. It don't come up from the audit report, audit service. You get 5 minutes, so go ahead.
Well, I don't coming events pass their shadow. That married nigga for sweets, my bachelor's eve. This very government, the first thing we then do, ride rough shot on John Benjamin Bem and all the other opposition and call themselves pauper. That is, whether you want it, you don't want it, now do what they do by force. So now a government by force, and at the same government, everything we then do, we are not need for make outline them because the listeners themselves know what the SLPP don't do to APC parliamentarians, then what they don't do to the judiciary, what they don't do to every other aspect of government, civil service, sack people, them, do everything just for entrench themselves as an SLPP government, we now the young people on the all side, and even like I repeat and back, we Prince Adin talk say they no will ever give power to madmen like the APC, so they win the election. So therefore, I mean, if Mother Bill himself they don't talk say now from 1996, what we will expect say it will change. It not ever change because it not be father of the fact. We one historian, Dr. Ibrahim Abdallah, we can one interview we talk say Mother Bill is not father of democracy, then second after the college. So therefore, this is not a pauper system. Now coming to Lara Pierce. Lara Pierce, one thing I will commend APC and Eskoroma. The only thing is that them be blind because they know the reward. Lara exposed APC corruption through and through, we na the basis of the Commission of Inquiry by the SF and Eskoroma they only adhere to Larapia's audit report. Believe me, APC for don't correct then your mistake. We make enough fall per ambush. Now coming to the time of Marabiu in Paupanista.
So with all of these, how will they relate that to the public confidence of the audit report?
One, pardon?
How will they relate all of this your background to the audit report and the public confidence we don't on that, according to the president?
Well, first of all, public confidence not deep on this government because people will die of hunger and starvation. The cost of living is high. Inflation is high. We are one of the poorest countries in the world. Then the country not united. Then in fact tribalism arrive. All that in a day. People in the youth and unemployment, push and all that in a day. But I just want come.
All right, you still the word.
Centers and wait to make SLPP then decide for take action against Larapias. Then take
1 more minute. Go ahead.
Action against Larapias because Larapias team up for the truth. Then take action against Larapias because Larapias team up for the truth. And what to make they not still release the audit report where they pull Larapias. What to make because what to do, what to make for the first time, the first lady and the president, they audit them. So I mean, it just shows a fasting system where then they above the law.
15
so
seconds.
The rule of law, they function.
Go ahead, 15
and
seconds.
And we see also what Ben Kalfala do. Ben Kalfala, where it Ben, it is talk say in an anti-corruption commission. Look what he do on election. Where he impose himself and do all kind of rata.
Thank you.
Ben Kalfala.
Thank you, Paul. Okay, so now, let me wrap up the program.
So therefore, what I try to say is that, I mean, this government no come for be transparent or accountable. All waiting then come for do is for protect the young cabal.
Thank you very much, Paul. So let me wrap up the program with 3 minutes to una all. 3 minutes to una all for wrap up the program. And the left are open for una tell me what you now for wrap up with. Yeah. So I'll start with you, Paul. Paul, waiting will be you your final submission.
Well, 3 minutes. I mean, look like I mean the blatant thing is that look parentarily. You work in an anti-corruption commission, in a parliament for so long. Then at the end of the day, Ben Kalfala say, you don't get no evidence against you. You dey sleep with your wife. You only had a secret. Then the same time, when you do this particular thing, then Kalfala go exonerate. So Ben Kalfala and Ben Motorman, and they're not really corrupt through and through, and they not really want for can salvage this country from corruption. They not believe in the rule of law. They not believe in anything. So now only God now will save we. And they're ready for do anything against anybody waiting up for the truth.
All right. Thank you very much, Paul. Okay, now we come over to you, Robert. You did it?
I did.
So tell me, Don will not see you at all. No problem. I don't know if you can for me.
So you are not make like I come back because for more people lost, I go to America.
Namara the internet.
All right, let me
go. Lost, I want to go America.
Let me go. About 3 minutes. What do you have for left with me?
Okay, first of all, thank you so much, and I'm glad for this platform always. And I always say when I get one of the biggest platform because where you get about 100 and something thousand people that view and watch them, we say people in the world globe, they go for globe. And sometimes you will find who can get issues, who discuss issues of national importance. Let we talk about the good and the bad part. No, not just the anchor on wange as if as the current regime not to do anything much for alleviate the issue of Utu they undergo in this country. And one thing where I follow, even the US, there is poverty. In the UK, there is poverty. Inflation rate is very high in America right now to speak. Think that they buy $1, today $2. How much they ask for now? Look to where they done. So every side challenges there.
But the salary not to the same standard, and they determine that they with.
No, but then now per hour they work for $15 per hour.
Yes, sir. So then they make a great difference. We make enough for the compare.
Even that $15 a day, when they put tax, the money can cut.
Bra, it is still able for live comfortable life, sir.
You never pay apartment you rent where they pay the $1,000, $200,000 for month.
Still, they work where they work, it pass the rent, it pass the fee.
In a year, they pay
yes.
Then by month they pay.
Yes, so that they make it difficult for we more.
No, it's not difficult.
Bra, okay, don't make it simple.
$200 for apartment.
They pay $15 per hour if you calculate
that. 8 hours.
So now then they pay we 800,000 leons. Yes, how many you will survive per?
I know there are challenges. There are challenges.
So we don't compare that one day, sir. Who say salary small pass waiting you spend per the month, it not to any it not make sense.
I know that day. Andy I said the facts, yes. That even okay. Because even I get private security agency, where me security for wage of 800. Then I get family to get for take off school fee for day, you get for long.
Now 500,000 you pay your security
government 800, sir.
800. But why you know it's
I go show evidence. I get payroll right now. I dey show payroll. I dey show payroll now. I dey see payroll 800,000. Why the payment man there? I dey show you not a joke. I know the payroll there. I will show you. Me why they talk? I dey talk about my uniform background. I dey just talk because I want to talk that. So what you want for Lord look at that? Lord get a conversation, very frank conversation next year. When we don't talk about the security issue, we don't discuss a number of issues this morning. Where I think so, we don't talk about the good part and the bad part, or other people anchor on say government project, government say X, Y, Z. I want to follow we are nobody not any monopoly for saying I want to get this country. This country I won't get up. Yeah. No matter you go America, you don't say for you, you must come back and once I come back and be
no place like home. Now.
What you go pray for?
So what you did?
Come back. Well, I say for come back.
All right, thank you very much, Robert. All right, so let's go back to what you say. You self get 3 minutes.
Bad man, the network challenging.
Now, you free tongue?
The network.
So not talk about the network because you not been commissioned on the other side and we not do nothing to improve that. Anyway, why you say let's go to you 3 minutes.
Thank you very much, Sengbepi, and thanks to my brother them we don't also participate in this program. Let's talk about the audit system first of all. The audit system for me in a one way we would best describe as dysfunctional, and now one will also describe as misaligned. You know, the fact now that audits now any country get purpose. Audits now for ensure say people them are not care outside you day, whose level way day, you for be held accountable to public funds. Because when they give public money for who spend, you get for report that money day and report them correctly. We'll not talk about matter bill in the city where go forge. We'll not talk about matter bill in people that we do double dipping. We'll not talk about so what in this audit service they do right now, then they do the government in power in bidding, which is why they remove Lara Telepiers. Because what in Lara Telepiers will they do? Now people-centered audit, people-focused audit, a national audit, we go bring them, think them, where government they do, with your budget, with your money, we're wrong. So They not want for anything and they continue. They want just for target, people that will have for target and then ministries, people that have for blame. You understand? Now that make them set up this audit system where they set up. So this now how we dysfunctional, this now how we misaligned, this now how we flawed, they not get any relevance to waiting they happen. Now Sierra Leone to the people then. I will give you the reason make I tell you that one day. The auditor general right now, where he did it, is acting. What he do? Because he's not qualified. So then can people and then mother be one for work with. So when you get somebody who not qualified, who not merit that office, what do they do? Now government bidding they do. Even though an independent office, but because they put square peg around round holes, you find out say all what you do now, you don't go talk about the president anymore. You don't go talk about the first lady anymore. You don't go talk about the first lady anymore. You don't go talk about Tindem way, Serenian one for Yeribok anymore. Now there's small after Tindem. Now ministry, oh this one, they don't corrupt this or they don't corrupt, they don't. That is what it will continue to talk about. But mother bio, any office, any wealth, any family, any people that will not keep people them, you don't ever see them named in that report. Which is why they put somebody they will not qualify. You talk about US. I see you talk about US. You know something about US. And then they tell you I must be the hope. I know tell you I must be the hope hour. But some people that tell them, like give me some more time, that tell them say
30 seconds.
The unemployment rate in America are 4%. In fact, less than 4% now. How much is the unemployment rate in Sierra Leone? How many people get job in Sierra Leone? Forget about the pay. You know, so you need to compare. So America and Sierra Leone, you compare. They're not get no way for comparing.
Okay.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alhaji Muhammad Waise. Thank you, Paul Kamara. Thank you, Robert Konima Kagbo, for taking a beautiful and wonderful and valuable time for joining inside the program this morning. We appreciate you all. So we lovely family members really watch the program like every other day. One for telling a plenty thank you. And I want to apologize, say, on Sunday, Blue Mind not come to you, and on Monday for the rest of the day, program not come to you. On Tuesday, call rest not come to you. Wednesday nets and Tuesday nets by God in Power will they come back because we go out of the studio. So until then, we'll go for meet again tomorrow inside another beautiful. Today now is the Friday. Today Friday. All right, this is a Korea's morning. Korea's not going for count to eat it Tuesday. I sorry about that. We love you all so much, and thank you now one more time. Goodbye.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go today. But this be small country we had.